Hey guys, you're watching Finalizing. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Another Castle. Episode, is it 14? I really lose count. We'll just ignore that and carry on. I still want to do the chains on the outside. I still want to do some hanging basket or like hanging cages with maybe villagers in or something like that. But hey Gast, I would like to continue on the interior for now. I'd really like to do the kitchen today. Hello, another Gast. I finished off this wall on this side. There's only a little bit, so I just done exactly really the same as what we have on the other side. That's really easy. But in the kitchen, I want to do something a little bit different. A little bit of redstone, nothing complicated, just some mostly quirky things. I was thinking, if we'd done a normal kitchen, it could look a little bit boring and a little bit bland. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. What would zombie pigmen and herobrine, if he lived here, what would they eat? In the nether, you've only really got nether wart. And that's about it as far as food goes in the nether. I don't know of anything else that you can actually get in the nether. Mushrooms, I suppose. But that's really about it. So, I thought, well, what if, you know how like your local supermarket gets deliveries in of meat and vegetables and stuff like that? Well, what if the nether worked the same and like there was a nether portal somewhere in the world and like the biggest and the strongest zombie pigmen would travel through the nether portal into the overworld, capture cows and capture pigs and then bring them back to the nether in order to eat. I thought it was a pretty cool idea, like drug smuggling, but it's just animal smuggling instead. And I thought, well, we could have some sort of kitchen here. Get out of the way, Gast. Some sort of kitchen area where we could have cows and stuff that sort of come out from dispensers using spawn eggs. It's very simple, but there could be some cool things that we could do with it. So, what I want to do is, let's start off with a nice dispenser with some netherrack. We've done this recently on the theme park world, and some fire chargers. And we know if we hit, if we put that down, put this, oops, let me down, put this on top, put some fire chargers in there, and then we put a button on there, we know that it's going to light the netherrack. So we can have basically an oven that can ignite itself. So we can have a cooker that turns itself on. Obviously we want this down in the floor a little bit though. So we can have it ignite itself. We can then have another dispenser that dispenses out a cow on top of the fire and cooks it, and then to put the fire out we can just have a piston that pushes a block and turns the fire off. And for that I'll probably use, we don't want anything burnable obviously. Is fire spread on this world? Host options, we'll turn fire spread off, but everything else is good. I don't like having fire spread on a creative world. It's probably not the smartest thing. So now I think we can now use coal blocks for that. And what I want to do is actually make a really cool looking oven. I wish he would get out of the way. Go on, get out of here. Get ready for the cries and the screams of the Ghast. Ah, the Ghast here fell. Okay, so let's have. It would be cool to actually have a big fire, like a 4x4 fire. And would it be cool to have it? Yeah, if we had it on this height, we should be able to hide up the redstone with all sorts. Once we build the furnace around it, we'll have the netherrack on top, and obviously these will all have fire charges in them eventually. And if I just want to have a look here. If I have a repeater going in there, I don't think it will, but I'm just wondering if this will actually fire the dispenser. It did, I heard it. That's actually quite surprising. Alright, wonderful. So we can actually light the fire that way. We can have, I can't take this block away, can I? No, I can't. No problem. We'll put that back. So I can't have repeaters on the back there. Unless we moved it forwards. Mind you, but then we've got to have them on the front then. No, we'll have them on the side. So we'll have 2 repeaters there, 2 repeaters there. That will light up all 4 of the dispensers, triggering our furnace to turn on. And we'll be able to hide that up really, really easily. We can then grab a little bit of redstone here. And we'll hook this up around the back so they all ignite at the same time. And then to put the fires out, we can have a piston, or 2 pistons on either side, with blocks of coal. I just think the coal looks like a nice furnace back. And these two will push forward and they'll put the fire out whenever we really want them to. And to activate these, I could do it really anything, couldn't I? I could put, oops, those over there. For the moment, we'll just do it like this. I don't really have a plan on how I want this to go. We're just sort of making it up as we go along. We can put that there, and then if we push the button, it will put all the fires out. Ooh. Why is that? What? Did I make a bud switch? Have I made a bud switch by accident? That's very, very interesting. What if I move this button? I can't see what it would be activating on. What? On that side now? You know, that's got me completely confused. Alright, then, we shall... What if I done it like this? And like that one? Alright, and what if we go over the top now, then? What if we done something like this? That's a really weird redstone bug. I might just be a little bit thick and not know something about redstone, but there we go. Alright. Well, it must have been something to do with it powering it temporarily across the top there or something. Alright. So we can put these like so. We can have our dispenser, in fact, hidden in the top here. And that should fire out anything that we have in it. Boom. Wonderful. In fact, no, we don't want it off that one, though, do we? We don't want it firing from putting the fire out. We want it the other way round. It would be nice to have this all hooked up to one button. But if we can't, I'm not really that worried about it. We could have the dispenser in there. And then have that block and go. And then we can have maybe a couple of repeaters in there to keep it out of the way of that piston. Maybe even another one for now. And then have a button on there. Yep, that triggered. And then spawn eggs go in there. Then we hit the button. Yeah, it spawns out. We also want this button to ignite the fire as well. So we could have... I don't want to light... I don't want to end up activating these pistons off the same line, though. That's very important. We could have that, that, and that. Okay, that fired one of them, but we've got another redstone lock. That done a weird tick. Did you hear that weird tick as well? Oh, what is going on with redstone today? Oh yeah, I remember this. We had this problem as well, didn't we? On the last one. I need to get that redstone out the way. It might be best then to go around the front. I remember this. We need to come out here. And then like that. Yep. What? There we go. I was going to say, why didn't it do it the first time? Obviously, this one is the only one that's firing because we don't have any fire charges in any of the other ones. Let's just grab some fire charges to go in the other ones here. We need... I can't find my way out. We need them in this one. It might be easy if I just go around the back. We need them in there. And we need them in there. Don't worry, we can hide that redstone. This is just a temporary setup at the moment. Okay, that fired the dispenser. It fired all 4 flames. And then we can hit this button to put the fires out and turn the furnace back off again. Wonderful. Let me work on this a little bit and hide this redstone up, and then we'll be back again. Alright, I'm just coming back. I've hidden the redstone underneath here, that front bit. That was the main bit that I was concerned about. I just dropped the redstone down 1 level, and now we've got this front on. I'm thinking about having a couple of iron bars there. Not only for looks, but it'll also keep the cow in while it's cooking. And that'll look pretty funny as well. I think now we want... Let's get full block. Like this and this. We'll have an upside down stair across there. That looks like a pretty good front. I really don't like the edge of this piston showing. I don't mind the sides here, because they're still sort of stony. But I don't like the front, so maybe if we put an upside down one there and there, that could look pretty good. I'll also take that button off temporarily. And I'm using some cracked stone brick as well. I think that looks pretty cool. And I think it's going to really, really blend in well with the rest of the build. Seeing as though we've covered up... Well, do I want to have those showing? I don't mind. I really don't mind. Let's have this wrap out. And I can put the start button there, can't we? If we had this on there. And then... Boop. No, it didn't. Shoot. What if I drop this down and then had the redstone? Compact redstone can be so tricky sometimes if you want to try and get everything all right. Nope, that's not going to work. We'll have to put this back, put that back like this. What if I put the button up by one? And I put the button there instead. That would solve the problem. Pow! I said, pow. I said pow. Why isn't it lighting up the bottom? Oh yeah, shoot. That's why I had it down the bottom. We replace this with a repeater, and that'll fix the problem. I'm a redstone genius. I'm really not. There we go. Perfect. And then I haven't got a button for this yet, but I'll just do that. Wonderful. Okay, so that can go there. We can then have this running underneath there. I can do an upside down one that way. I can take that button back off. We can have that there. That looks pretty cool. Take these two away, replace those with this, and then place the redstone back on top. Oh, what a cool little project for this world. Really, really cool little project. And then I can just hook this up around the side here. Have that one on top. I fancy having an upside down one there. And then maybe some slabs over the top of this. One there and one there. So that's got that side hidden up. That looks pretty cool. This is looking like a really nice furnace. Down this side, how did I end up covering those up? We ended up with... I'm going to put a stair there as well. Yeah, that looks good. Stair there, and there. And then this side, it can be a little bit different if we wanted to. We can have some broken ones in. And then have these ones upside down. Need to still cover up this redstone on top. So we can have maybe... I'm trying to stick all with a stone brick here. Just so it looks like one furnace and not some a load of stuff put together. This can be our off switch. Like that. And I shall also put the same block on this side, but, well, we can put a button on there as well. It's not going to make any difference, is it? And then this can go over the top. Oh, that looks so cool. And then have, well, we can just then do whatever we like on the top here, can't we? I might just slab along here. And then block down there. And there, I had to move this redstone up by one to go over the top there. But there is another way if we do it with a repeater there. That does mean, though, that these pistons act one tick after the ones on the left. And it also means that we can only use the left button. But we can remember that. That's easy enough for us to remember. This can run along here. This needs to run along the top. And this one can run on here as well. I think that'll be good. And our furnace is done. Let's fill it up with some cows. Well, we can have cows and pigs, and we can put anything in here that cooks. And it'll choose a random one. I can then put, I'm thinking about having coal on top here as well, actually. And then we can start up the oven. Stupid cow, why don't you cook? Oh, why aren't the back ones working? Oh. Oh, I might have cut a signal off somewhere then. Okay. We need to have a look. I need to get behind here. Let's have a look down here. A little access. Maybe I should put an access door in here. It didn't fire either of the back ones. I can't see why it wouldn't. There's stuff in there. Why wouldn't it fire? Oh, shoot. No, bad idea. Bad idea. Well, it worked that time. And we've had this work and all 4 lit up. Oh, and now it works. Well, what happened the first time then? Why is everything being so difficult lately? Put the fire out. Turn on the oven. Yeah, why doesn't it fire? I wonder if it doesn't fire the back one because the cow spawns in it. So, let's turn that off. Let's dig in here and put a little bit of a delay on the cow. Maybe that solves the problem. I'm wondering if, because it was only when the cow spawned. If we hit this again. When the pig spawned, it wasn't a problem, but when the cow spawns, unless I've just found a redstone bug that just needs to be solved at some point. Let's try the front one. Oops, there we go. Put out the fire. At least that works. That's really strange. If you guys have any idea what's going on there, then let me know, because as you saw, when we were activating it from round here, it works fine. There's no reason why this one shouldn't fire. You know, these dispensers are all facing the right way. I can't see at all, for the life of me, what the problem would be there. There just isn't one. Obviously, the redstone isn't being cut off because that's a stair block, which is why it's still, the redstone still continues down that way. That's a very strange one, though. Anyway, we've got an oven in. It does sort of work as long as the cows walk into the flame, I suppose. I really don't understand why that doesn't do that, though. I'll leave it up to you guys to sort of let me know. I'm not going to bother with the walls today. I can do that off camera. We all know how the walls go in this place. I'm not going to do that every single episode. But we can have a freezer. And I'm also thinking about potentially doing something pretty cool. Locking... Can we place ice in the nether? Will it just melt? Will it just melt after a while? If not, we can use glass, but I really don't like glass. It might be better than ice, though, anyway. Let's try it. Let's get some stairs. Some stairs like this. And I'm going to do a little 3x3. Maybe I should have moved it over by a couple and have it down here. That's a really cool shape, actually. But anyway, something like this. And then we're going to get some glass and other block. In fact, another block to go in the middle there. Put a block in there. Then glass is going to go right here. And for the moment, I'm going to put these temporary blocks around the outside. Now, I haven't done this for a very long time. I think you can still do it, but I might be wrong. But what I'm thinking is have something like this. We then put in any mob that we want. What do we want in here? A witch would be pretty cool. I need something 2 blocks high. And basically, maybe a villager would be quite cool. Let's try that out. If we put a villager in here, he's now stuck in there. And then I need a block of glass here. And I need a piston. Whoops. A piston to go, oh shoot, on top of this, facing downward, like that. And now, if I push this block down, we should end up with the glass inside the villager. Ta-da. If I take these away, I don't think he can jump. I don't think he can get out. Oh. No, I need it down another block. Okay, okay. Take out that one. Put down a piston here. I want him inside the glass. That's what I'm trying to do here. So then we'll have that one. And now he's inside glass. And I'm not sure if he can walk out. Oh no, there's only one block there. I need to move that down again. Hold on. We'll have another one. We'll push that down. We'll then have... He's going to jump straight away, isn't he? I've done this wrong. I can't put a piece of glass there either. Ah, and you ran away as well. Okay, no, I got the plan now. I got the idea. It was a little bit of a... That was just a test run. Where's he gone? Come back here. That was just a test run. We'll do it properly this time. Okay, so we need to stop the villager from coming out first off. Let's grab some dirt. Okay, villager cannot get out of there now. We then put a piece of glass here. And we put a piston there. And then we get a lever. Why do I keep getting rid of the things? We put that there. We then lift that back up. Now that is only on his head. It's not on his body. So we're going to put another one down. Push that in. And now he's inside 2 blocks of glass. I'm going to do a test. He might still jump out. It's a bit of a test episode, this one is. And he might be able to just walk straight out of there. If he doesn't, we've got him trapped in 2 pieces of glass. But I do have a feeling that he can just walk out. Maybe if we put cobblestone walls on here. And then something over the top just to stop him from popping over. Like this. I'm trying. It's like a cryo chamber is what I'm thinking. Which is why I was thinking ice at first. Like a refrigerator. Or something like that. And then we'll put these down at the bottom there. Oh yeah, that doesn't make the stairs then curl around though, does it? Alright, we'll have this one. That one face that way, that one face that way. Just change that one around there. He hasn't got out yet, and that does look pretty cool. So we could do another one of those, couldn't we? We can have this one here. Now we know how to do it. It's going to be super, super simple. And then stick that down. We want blocks around here. Oh no, yeah, for now we'll do that. And blocks around here. Stick the villager in there. Stick a couple of pieces of glass on top. And then put down piston. Oops, piston. I said piston. Lever. Boop. Lift back up again. Put another block there. Put that down. Take all of these away. And voila, we have another one in here. So if we get our cobblestone walls back again. I don't think they can get out. We'll have to see next episode when I unload the world. And then load it back up again. We'll be able to see if he's actually sort of glitched his way out. But for the moment, they look pretty stuck in there right now. And that's a pretty cool design. I think that's a pretty good kitchen. We need some work surfaces, though. In order for serving all the food up and preparation and etc. What blocks would be cool for that? Do we go with quartz again? Maybe, yeah. If we go with quartz, we can have some sort of table. Maybe not that far out. Some sort of preparation table like so. With, I thought the village was out then, but that's just a zombie pigman. And then if we get a nice black top again. They're clean. At least they're clean in this kitchen. They've got a nice fancy workstation here. So that's pretty good. We can have some brewing stands. Mind you, this does remove the carpet, so. Mind you, I think it'll look better, though, with them. Like so. What else do you have in a kitchen? I'm not very good at kitchens. They do look cool in there. Maybe a glowstone block on top, though, would be even better. Like that. And then have these around the side. Just so we give light to the villagers, so they sort of glow a little bit. Is what I'm thinking. Like that. Stick a slab on top. And then we are going to have to end off the episode. I've got carried away this This time I could have gone on for ages. Yeah, that's a lot better. It looks like they're going to stay in there. The furnace does work, even if it is a little bit funky with the fire at some points. I'll tell you what, let's take out those cow eggs and try it with a pig again. Just to see if it works fine with the pigs, but just not with the cows. So we've only got pigs in there now. Nope. It looked to me like all 4 of them fired, though. No, that was only 2, wasn't it? Only these front 2 actually fired anything out. Unless you can only have 2 fire charges going through the air at the same time. No, that can't be right either. No, there must be something. I must be missing something. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll put this wall up off camera, and then the kitchen will be complete. I'll also tidy up this wall as well and show you what it looks like. Hopefully next episode, if I can get it done in time. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. I've said that already. Screw it. Bye!